right, man. Well, I wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving and a happy Black Friday too. So we got some news for y'all. I still look at the WWL Louisiana Morning News today to tell you about this man who had to be Frank Urban Zoller, who's also known as Fuzzy. Let's go to our friends at USGA. Frank Urban Fuzzy Zoller. Uh, he died at the age of 74. Uh, Frank Urban Fuzzy Zoller Jr., who won major titles in the playoffs, including the 1984 United States Open, died yesterday at the age of 74. Fuzzy was one of a kind, said the CEO of USGA, Michael Wan. Wan said that we are grateful for all he gave to golf. I hope we can all remember his unmistakable joy. The United States Golf Association (USGA) is sending our deepest condolences to his family and friends. Born and raised in New Albany, Indiana, Zoller received his nickname thanks to the initials of his first, middle, and last names. He later played his collegiate golf at the University of Houston, that's in Texas. Then Division One juggernaut before professional turned professional in 1973. 6 years later, he became the second golfer to win the Masters in his first appearance. His first appearance following Gene Sarazen, who did so in 1935. Then 27, Zoller was tied with Tom Watson and Ed Steed after 72 holes. Okay, the first sudden death playoff at Augusta National. And all three players began with pars on the 10th hole after Snead and Watson made par. On the second playoff hole, Zoller faced a 6-foot birdie putt to win the title. He memorably flung his putter high in the air after the ball dropped in the hole. Zoller once said this: "I've never been to heaven, and thinking back on my life, I probably won't get a chance to go. I guess winning the Masters is as close as I'm gonna get or I'm going to get." In 1984, the 32-year-old Zoller, dead I think, was making his eighth U.S. Open appearance when the championship was contested on the iconic west course of Winged Foot Golf Club in Mamaroneck. That's what is the name. What's the name? Mamaroneck, New York. That's what it's named. After shooting a one over par 71 in the first round, Zoller fired on a 66. He fired a 66 on a Friday by leaving him one stroke behind leader Hale Irwin, winner of the 1974 U.S. Open at the Winged Foot. The leaderboard remained the same after round three, when Zoller and Irwin both shot a 69. Also shooting a 69 on Saturday was Australian Greg Norman, who moved into third place, two strokes behind Irwin. and one behind Zoller. During the final round, Irwin fell out of connection with a 79 that left Zoller and Norman to duel down the stretch. Zoller moved ahead of Norman by 3 shots on the front nine, but the long hitting Australian bounced back to a tie. Uh, Zoller for the lead, playing one group in front of Zoller. Norman had fanned. I'm tell you about this. Uh, Gregory Norman. He fanned his 6 iron approach to the final hole into the grandstands right of the green after receiving free relief from the temporary immovable, what's it say? It gets 2 M's. Immovable obstruction. He chipped across the green and miraculously saved by a par by converting a 50-foot putt from the fringe. Zoller, thinking that Norman had made a birdie and taken the lead, began to wave a white towel while standing in the 18th fairway to jokingly, so what's the word? He jokingly like what signaled the surrender. There's this talk between these guys. He said, uh, I looked at my caddy and I said, "My God, he just beat us." Zoller told the New York Times back in 2006, one of the USGA guys, God bless their souls, told me that was for a par. I immediately looked over for a par. Where did he hit his second shot to? Zoller, he calmly two putted for a par on the 18th to force an 18-hole Monday playoff. In the 27th playoff in the U.S. Open history, and the first since 1975, when Lil Graham defeated John Mahaffey in Medina, that's in Illinois. Uh, it's a country club. It's a Medina country club that Graham had defeated Mahaffey in. Zoller had birdied the first 2 holes, and Norman double bogeyed the second, providing a lead that Zoller never relinquished. He never relinquished ahead by 5 strokes, and then after the 9 holes, Zoller had shot a 67. It's the lowest round ever in a U.S. Open playoff to date. Back in those days, to finish 8 strokes ahead of Norman, who waved his own white towel at Zoller as the pair approached the 18th green. What did Zoller say after the victory? What did Frank Urban Fuzzy Zoller Jr. say after the victory? I'm not a great player, but I'm a damn good one. Goes all the way to 1985, when Zoller was named the winner of the Bob Jones Award, the highest honor, the highest honor given by the USGA in recognition of distinguished sportsmanship in golf. Zoller posted by 4 other top 10 finishes in the U.S. Open by itself, highlighted by a fifth place showing in 1991 at the Hazeltine National Golf Club in Chaska, Minnesota. He won about 10 PGA Tour events, and then he added two on the Champions Tour after turning 50, including the 2002 Senior PGA Championship. He was so known, Zoller was known for his gregarious nature and humor. He I'll tell you about him. Zoller had dealt with the stress of high level competition in a distinct way. If the pressure is getting to you, whistle. That's how he said this in the news back in his days, back in those days. Probably probably he wanted to be done with golf in a barely audible way. It's the best way I know to let go of tension. Music gets your mind off the situation, and the act of whistling melts the tension out of your body. Zoller is survived by his children, and their names are Sonny, Heidi, Gretchen, and Miles, and his multiple grandchildren. Rest in peace, Frank Urban Zoller Jr., aka Fuzzy. Damn, I was out handling my business, man, yesterday, on the middle of a Thanksgiving day. Tried to go to Goodwill by at least by past 9 a.m. They were closed all day. Since I can't go to the Goodwill thrift store and get more shoes, I decided to come back to an old friend that I started shopping at most. The Home Team Sportswear store that was inside the Jackson Brewery Mall in downtown New Orleans. I was way in Tulane Avenue. You know what I'm saying? I'd go walk all the way to like Norman Francis to get to Canal Street. To walk all the way to Canal Street. So I had to walk all the way to Canal Street. So to go to not Urban. I go to the Home Team Sportswear. I had to go hat shopping. I went to them. I went to that shop. Went there to the Home Team Sportswear that was inside Jackson Brewery Mall, up north. To go get this hat here. I go get this hat. It's a white and black Raiders hat. It's a Oakland Raiders hat. So it's a white and black one. So it had a new era logo on it. They had the NFL logo on the back of it. But just like that khaki and black one that I just got previously. When I got this hat, so I chatted with the guy who ran the Home Team Sportswear store. Last time I went there, like I stopped going to that place like like a year ago, last year, like over a year ago, almost 2 years, probably last year. So last time I came in, I went and got another White Sox hat to replace the snapback one that I had to get rid of. But yesterday, went and got this hat. I got this hat. It's a hat I had to go get to replace the throwback Raiders hat that I had to get rid of in the trash on Kelton Avenue. It's a replacement to the vintage Raiders hat that I usually went and got it at Urban Express on Franklin Avenue up north. That's in downtown New Orleans. That's up north. So long before I had to go all the way to like Decatur Street. Yeah, man. Yeah. Before I went there, I picked up these. These are blunt tobacco here. Another one of blunt tobacco, and then I picked up these here. These slapwoods right here. These slapwood cigar wraps that I'm going to have to roll the blunts with later. This one's I had to roll the blunts with later after I'm done with this video. Went there, went there and bought this hat. But after I bought this hat, I went to Walgreens, got me a snack and an energy drink. I spent like $5 on a can of Monster energy drink and a bag of chips like UTZ chips. They're like original potato chips. Since I can't even since I can't even go on back uh to the Goodwill thrift store, went to the Home Team Sportswear. Then I had to go to Walgreens up north, up north on Canal Street. It's way up north. That's down the block from the CVS uh, building. So after I got the chips and the energy drink, I had to go all the way to St. Charles Avenue with the bag of chips in my hand. I had to open it up, eat the whole bag, eat up the whole bag, and eat the whole bag of them. I eat out the whole bag. I had to eat the whole bag. had to eat up the whole. I had to eat the whole bag, and then I had to, had to eat it all day. I had to eat it all day, long before I had to go back down to the south side. And then I had to walk. I walked past the guy who had his little setup there at the park. While I'm holding this hat, that was I had got it safeguarded in a bag, in a thank you bag. It's a courtesy bag. It says thank you. It says thank you. So they would run out of their own little bags at home team sportswear, so they had to go keep up with the courtesy bags. So I had to go after I finished eating a bag of those UTZ chips. I had to pull out a can of Monster Energy drink and open the can, and I had to drink it. I drank it all the way out. I drank it on the way home. I drank it on my way home. That's what I had to do. But I'm gonna get to on. I'm about to go deal with this shit. I got to find out what happened with Ray J. Singer and actor William Raymond James Norwood, who's also known as Ray J, is arrested after a report of domestic dispute allegedly filmed on live stream. He was arrested uh, probably yesterday by Los Angeles police. It was on Thanksgiving. It was on Thanksgiving. Norwood, William Raymond James Norwood Jr., who was known as Ray J, has been arrested following an alleged domestic dispute that was reportedly live streamed. The singer, songwriter, and actor, whose real name is Willie Norwood, and the younger brother of multi-platinum recording artist Brandy Norwood, was arrested Thursday morning. That's that's Thanksgiving. That's Thanksgiving morning by Los Angeles police after the agency had received a call reporting a domestic dispute. Police told ABC News that a 911 caller reported a possible custody dispute and said that Ray J was possibly armed. This is him when he was performing on stage during a One Music Fest uh 2025 show at Piedmont Park on like October the 25th of this year in Atlanta, Georgia. He was booked. He was booked. He was booked at the LAPD's Van Nuys station. His bail was listed as 50 as was his bail as was listed for like at least $50,000. Good Morning America has reached out to the attorneys and representative listed for Ray J for the comment. Reports from the celebrity outlets, including TMZ, said that the 44-year-old singer was live streaming on Instagram about the worst Thanksgiving in the fucking world. That's what he said. He said something about that's what he said. The worst Thanksgiving in the fucking world. According to the reports about the live stream, uh, Ray J allegedly grabbed a handgun from the table and argued with his wife, who is married to Princess Love, Princess Love Norwood, over the custody of their children. This is a picture of Ray J and his his wife, Princess Love Norwood. This image has been released. It goes right back to like May the 17th of I was like 2021 when when they both attended the 2021 MTV movie and video, was it the 2021 MTV movie and TV awards? That was it's an unscripted one that take place in Los Angeles, California. Ray J is known for his hit songs like "Wait a Minute," the song that he did with Lil Kim, who used to work for Andreas and Big Beat, who this is before Lil Kim got arrested for some shit that happened in with some Junior Mafia members and some cats that they they got beef with outside of a radio station in the summer of 2001. When Kim was conducting an interview with a radio personality. And then all of a sudden they hear gunshots. I think they got beef with it was with Damian Hardy, who was Lil Kim's ex-boyfriend, and some guys. That was rolling with Damian Hardy. That been was Okay, it's long before the bullshit happened with the song Magic Stick that Lil Kim had did with 50 Cent. But let me explain to you again. Ray J is known for his hit songs like Wait a Minute featuring Lil Kim. Uh, this is prior to the shit that happened with Lil Kim in 2001. She was conducting a radio interview. And then junior mafia members. And they got beef with they got into an argument with outside the radio station. One of those with Damien Hardy and some other guys. Oh, it's from the song. Wait a minute. It's from uh, his 2005 single "One Wish," and his 2008 song. It was called "Sexy Can I." But People magazine, that's according to People magazine. But Ray J, whose real name is William Raymond James Norwood, and his wife, who he known for years, who he was married to for years, like almost like 10 years. They've been, I mean, Ray J and Princess Love, they still have, they've been together. They've been united together for at least what, for almost 10 years. They've been together, and since then, okay, they have filed for divorce at least 4 times over. But docket that was from the Los Angeles courthouse that was in California that stated that a petition for divorce for the couple, it was filed in February of last year. And the divorce appears to be the ongoing thing. But the pair, uh, Norwood and his wife, Princess Love, who also starred in this reality TV show Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which was previously aired on VH1, which was no longer on the air anymore. Now 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 Roku had already put together a channel that was already been named after that reality show. Let me explain to y'all about Ray J. William Raymond James Norwood and his wife Princess Love, who have also starred in a reality show together from 2014 all the way to like 2019. It's from 2014 to 2019. Uh, they share 2 children together who goes by the name of Melody Love Norwood, who was like 7 years old. Well, Epic Ray Norwood. I mean, both of their kids are all grown up now. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened to them though. I don't know how they got. I don't know how they got uh thrown into that custody shit. How the hell they dragged their kids into this custody drama? Damn, you should just fucking quit with the violent shit, Raymond. William. You should just quit with the seriously, William. William, you could have quit with the violent shit while you're here, bro. You could lose your family for the rest of your fucking life. All this nonsensical bullshit. And then, and guess what? Your sister is tasting the fans that a Moesha reboot is maybe in the works. Fucking hope this guy will stop. I fucking hope this guy will learn his lesson with this. I mean, they doing this domestic dispute shit. Like, quit with the bullshit and get your life together, man. or you go lose your family in the long run, man. Especially at that point, William. Hope he rots in jail, bro. He tried to threaten Princess, man, over the kid, over their kids, man. Melody and Epic, bro. Shit. What type of father that he would be if he just threatens their mother over some custody agreement shit. The type of shit he would go to jail. He would go to jail over. You got to leave that. You got to leave that alone, though. Way too hard for that to be happening like that. That ain't the way to go, though. But damn, that ain't the way to go, though. But all of a sudden, he talks about also what Ray J is talking about everything else in an interview with ABC News. Uh, Probably at least yesterday. He's talking about reality television. He's talking about this company called Raycon Electronics, and he talked about the married life that he had with Princess Love. I'm like, you're doing this bullshit. He's doing this bullshit. All this domestic disputes that he's doing with with his wife. That was allegedly filmed on a live stream that he was doing. Like, come on, that ain't necessary. That just ain't necessary with the screen work. Don't be doing this shit on a fucking live stream. That's just beyond too graphic and too dangerous. And you start pulling a fucking gun on Princess who's you no longer you was like no longer married to. You guys can be estranged from each other before I give a fuck. Hope that God should be asking and wanting for a divorce anyway from your ass. Hope you and your ex wife can go ahead and go see other people, and y'all can start that co-parenting thing, just like my sister and my ex brother-in-law are doing. Well, I'm not even worrying about these these uh these two people, bro. This thing goes around. Okay, a woman is charged in an Atlanta apartment fire caused by fireworks takes place. I'm not even worried about what's going on with the. I'm not worried about what's going on with these. It's two women. That woman is a menace to people in Atlanta, Georgia. Man, like, I'm not touching in on that shit, bro. It's too many women uh committing arsons to apartment buildings. That's just a shame. So I'll think about this news regarding the fuzzy Zoller death from at least yesterday, and the situation regarding with Ray J and Princess Love. I mean, they no longer they've been splitting up since last year. So, but you guys like this video or something, man? Hit the like button like this one. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the like button. It'll helps my channel out. It helps me out. It helps everything out in the YouTube algorithm. If you have done if you have to like the video that I'm speaking on the death of Zola and the arrest of Norwood, just hit the like button. Just please do so. And hit the likes for me. Hit the likes for JD and Valentino and Hannibal. Do it for them. It'll help their channels out and help them out in the long run. It always helps them out in everything else that they would do. Anything helps for them. It help me, help them. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving was already over with, so I didn't get a chance to do a live stream yesterday because I was too fucking tired to do one. Uh, Last night because I was so stuck in a mix. You know what I mean? So I was too tired too tired to do it. But this morning I had to do it for any reason. But it's Black Friday after all. So Black Friday after all, everybody's out there shopping for gaming consoles like PlayStation 5s, Nintendo Switch 2s, uh, Xbox Ones, and all that other shit that they'll be shopping for. But they'll be shopping for anything else besides that. Let me see what the hell's going on with this shit. Damn, it still ended that Windows 10 support, huh? Wow, they keep ending those Windows 10 supports. But yeah, but I gotta tell y'all, it's gonna get more cold and chilly or something. We'll probably have a little bit more sun. That's been heading through outside. I'll head out tomorrow. You know, thing. You know, thing. I'll head out tomorrow. I'll head out tomorrow. You know, thing. It's not a problem. It's never a problem. I'm about to end the stream. I'm gonna end this stream and finish it until it's processing.